Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you're tuning in from around the globe. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Welcome to the Trillion Dollar Tickers broadcast. I'm your host, Matt Riches. So this is a new version of the show I'm trying to do. I'm trying to break it up. And the first one is going to be for the pre-market, where I give you the opening and the mantra and the macro data and the earnings and Robert Greene's daily law. And then I give you some levels we're going to look at. And then I'll have another show when the market opens and we'll see if those levels hit or not. And we'll just action is going for the $1 trillion tickers. So this is the new idea that I have for the show. So let's get into it. All right, let's get into the mantra next. Here we go. I deserve to be healthy. I deserve to be happy. I deserve the wealth that I'm building for me and my family. Riches and freedom, they come to our hands. I am the master of all I command. My learning is limitless. My earnings are too. The more I discover, the more I can do. The stock market is a machine of design, and I have the power to make that wealth mine. I am capable, I am skilled, I am bold. Blessings on the journey as the vision unfolds. All right, next let's get into the Forex Factory macro. So at 7 a.m. we have pending home sales month over month, and it is forecasted at negative 0.6%. So look out for some volatility as this is a housing data point, so it can influence interest rate expectations, home builder sentiment, and broader market direction, especially if we get a surprise. And then after earnings, we have Oklo and Lululemon. We do not have any notable pre-market earnings or yesterday after market close. All right, next let's get into Robert Greene's daily law. These powers can't come cheaply. Daily law. Creative energy is the fruit of the master's efforts and nothing else. Do not fall for romantic myths. True creativity is not spontaneous or effortless. It is built through discipline, structure, and sustained effort over time. The greatest masters achieve their results through years of practice, failure, and refinement, not through chaos or shortcuts. Real creative power comes from commitment to the process, not belief in myths. Long-term investing success is built through discipline, patience, and consistency rather than quick wins. Investors who commit to studying markets, understanding businesses, and staying invested through cycles are the ones who build real wealth. There are no shortcuts to compounding. It requires time and emotional control. Just like mastery in any field, strong portfolios are the result of repeated intentional decisions over years. The real edge comes from staying consistent when others are looking for easy gains. In trading, consistency is developed through repetition, discipline, and emotional control, not impulsive decisions. The best traders refine their strategies over time, learning from both wins and losses. There are no shortcuts to reading price action, understanding setups, and executing with precision. Emotional stability is what separates professionals from amateurs in volatile markets. Mastering in trading comes from putting in the work every single day, not chasing hype or shortcuts. All right, so let's get into some levels that I'm looking at here. Before we do that, let me get this off the screen. Okay, so let's check out SPY. So SPY, this is what we're doing on this pre-market show. So SPY is looking strong in the pre-market, right? You see this nice strong uptrend. So what I start doing, I start putting some hourly levels on here. So SPY, it already broke over my daily level here in the pre-market, and it's heading into the gap. So we do have this diagonal support trend line that is trying to get back over, and this blue area, this light blue area, teal area is a gap. So I want to show you from the daily. This is what the daily chart looks like on SPY. As you can see, it broke underneath our support trend line, then came back above, and then broke underneath again, and now it's trying to get above it. So it is currently about right here, right, just breaking into the gap. So I do have some. So this is the daily chart. So I just want you to see where we're at here. So then I'm gonna go to a smaller chart. I'm gonna go to the 1 hour chart. So this is the 1 hour chart. So I do have, if we do end up breaking through this gap, I do expect it to reject at the top of this gap. After this gap gets filled, I expect price to reject. But if we do open strong, I do expect it to fill the gap immediately. All right. And then if it breaks that and doesn't reject, if it just breaks, and then I do expect a retest right at this hourly level before heading back to the upside. If it does head back to the upside, I do have it coming to at least, well, let's see, we have the last candle of the 10th, or potentially we have the pre-market high from the 12th. I think this is also a good level for price to react. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and roll it down. All right, then if it ends up breaking that, as you can see, price reacted a couple times at this level here, so I have another level here. Okay, so SPY to the upside. It looks like it's going to open inside this gap. So to the upside, I got this hourly level at 673.33, followed by 674.40 and 676.60, and then our daily level here at 677.60. So if it does sell off after the open, then we do have our weekly level here at 669.20, followed by 667.10, our hourly level, which is the low of yesterday, and then we have our pre-market low here at 665.77. Okay, next let's go to QQQ. So QQQ is also looking very strong in the pre-market. It is breaking our weekly level here at 603.30, but if it does break that, I do have a resistance level here at 603.80 based on the high of yesterday. So if it ends up breaking that, we do have this gap here. So after the gap gets filled, it's likely to reject, which would be 605, come back down and retest before heading back to the upside if it's really a bullish day like that. If it does fill the gap and retest, then I got to go into 606.30. And then to the downside, we have our hourly level here at 602.60. And then if it breaks that to the downside, I got to come into 601.50. And then 600 is our psychological level. Okay, as far as NVDA is looking strong in the pre-market as well. It is breaking our hourly level here. So if NVIDIA opens up strong, I do see this pre-market level here that it rejected on the 13th. So 186.09, followed by 186.50, 187.60. And then to the downside, you have our pre-market low of 182.91, which is very close to our weekly level here at 182.80, followed by the low of the aftermarket, 182.27, and then the low of yesterday, which is 181.40. All right, and then Apple, it's looking strong in the pre-market as well. So I do have the high of yesterday as our first target to the upside. Is going to be 253.90, followed by our daily level at 255.80, and then another hourly level at 256.90. To the downside, we got the pre-market low of 251.40, followed by our hourly level here at 249.55, which was the low of Friday. If it breaks that, we got 248. Okay, so I gave you levels for SPY, QQQ, NVDA, and Apple. So that's what I think I'm going to start doing. I'm going to just give levels for SPY, QQQ, and then 2 other tickers, and we'll just go from there. Actually, I think I had Google on the thumbnail, so let me give Google's levels as well. All right, Google's looking strong in the pre-market. I do have an hourly level here at 306.35, followed by 307.70. Actually, I can pull it down a little bit to give you the top of the high day on Friday, 307.60, followed by 308.90. And then to the downside, we have our weekly level here at 305.70. We have the pre-market low of 303.39. We have our diagonal support trend line, this green line here. And then we have our hourly level at 303. If it breaks that, I got us going to 302. So those are our levels. So let me know how you feel about this new setup that we have on the show. And I'm going to do the market open at 6:30. All right, there it is. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Shout out everybody on Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And we'll see y'all at the market open.